Within the Star Wars Hunters update from last week, we got a bunch of amazing skins with tons of little Easter eggs here and there, so in today's video I wanted to go over a bunch of them. Now unfortunately I am recording this video before the Arena Pass goes live and the new store updates and everything like that, so there will be plenty more skins to check out with these kind of Easter eggs and stuff in, but I just wanted to go over the ones that have already been added into the game via the natural hunt progression systems. But before I get into them, make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on to never miss a piece of Star Wars Hunters news. So here we are in the Star Wars Hunters menu. You can get the game if you want to on PC. This is how I'm doing it right now. But the first skin I wanted to show you is for Diego, or Diago if you're American. But the first skin I want to show you is with Diego, and that is this Prairie Sure Shot skin. Now I feel like I've seen it before, but it's now added into Diego's progression system, and it's the first time I've actually noticed it. But it says here that to survive Dulva Prime's grasslands you must be able to blend in, or just find a crystal and take cover. Now Dulva Prime is not a planet within canon at the moment, and it's only appeared in one thing in Legends before this, and thanks to Hunters it is now a canon planet, but its only appearance in Legends was in this Star Wars Adventures Boba Fett and the Ship of Fear, and it talks here about the old Hallet Prairie, and this is what Dulva Prime looked like, so these are the crystals being referred to in that skin. And in the weapon skin to go with that, it then mentions here the old Hallet Prairie as well. So that's just a super niche but really cool reference, and it ultimately means that this planet is now canon, which is just really cool. So I'm a big fan of that. And next we have a skin for Omara Vex, which is the Nar Shaddaa Hunter, which is the one I've already got equipped. Now it doesn't have anything crazy in it, but the name of Nar Shaddaa is just really cool. I mean, I've played on that planet in Star Wars The Old Republic, and you don't really see it anywhere else. So it's just nice for it to get a mention, honestly. And the weapon to go with it is called the Nar Shaddaa Rifle, so that's also just nice to see. Now these next 5 skins are honestly more exciting than the Omara one just there. The next one I'm going to go over is one for Utuni, which is this Scavenger Salvagers. As you can see on top of his head, you can see like an IG Assassin droid, and it mentions that here as well. But then if you turn Utuni around, you can see an IG Assassin droid on their backs, which is just really cool to see. And it looks like this head plate has actually been taken off of this IG Assassin droid, or at least part of it anyway. So I am definitely a big fan of this skin, and you get it at level 25. Now the next skin is for Sprocket, and as you can see, you've already got this stuff from the Cloud Car, which was added into the game a long time ago. But what's really cool about this new skin here, Iron Squadron, is this is a reference to Star Wars Rebels and Mark Matin. Now Sprocket here is actually wearing Mark Matin's outfit, and he was a character from Star Wars Rebels who was the nephew of General Sato, who initially led Phoenix Squadron. And then Sprocket's chair is Iron Chair, and this is just very much inspired by the Iron Squadron ship. And here you can see Mark Matin's outfit there, which obviously is very much the same as the one Sprocket was wearing. And then this is the ship that Mark actually flew. So again, you can see the resemblance in Sprocket's chair. On a similar theme to Rebels, Zayna has a new skin inspired by Phoenix Group. Now this first skin seems obviously very inspired by Hera, but it's also got Sabine reference in there as well, because if you look at Zayna's hair, it's obviously purple and yellow, and it's cut this way very much like Sabine had it. And then you can kind of see the trousers and the shirt and everything is just inspired by Hera, and then you've got the goggles on top as well. And I think her legs in particular are inspired by the actual ghost, so there's a bit of a blend with this character, which is really cool. And then you have the Phoenix Blaster, which is very much inspired by a Blurg pistol, but then you also have like the blocky barrel, which kind of feels a bit inspired by Sabine again, or perhaps just the ghost in general. But regardless, it's really cool to see more Star Wars Rebels references here. Now on to the penultimate one, and this is a skin for Char, which is also very exciting, and this is the Ravenak Diver, also at level 25. Now for those of you who don't know, the Ravenak is the beast from The Mandalorian that hooks onto the Razor Crest at the start of episode 1 season 1, so it's very cool to see it in this game now as well. So here's the Ravenak, and you can see the resemblance to that on Char's back here with the skull. Now the final skin I want to go over is for Slingshot, and this is mostly the weapon wrap of the Bronzium paintwork, because this is essentially just a standard Droideka skin. There's a little bit of a light paint sort of down the middle, but if you ignore that, it is basically just what a Droideka will normally look like. And I've kind of been waiting for a skin like this for a long time, so I'm a huge fan of this skin in particular as well. And as it's a weapon skin, you get this at level 23, and then you get the Dizzy outfit for that, so the Ugnaught at level 25. As you can see from the store alone, and you probably saw other awesome skins in those outfits section as well, there are tons of amazing skins in Star Wars Hunters that have so many references to other parts of Star Wars, which is something I'm always a huge fan of, and I will be pointing out all the time satisfying, honestly. So definitely expect more videos like this in the future. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell turned on to never miss a piece of Star Wars Hunters content. That is it from me today though. Thank you all very much for watching, and may the Force be with you always.